was absolutely wrong.
Shame!
Or at least it looks so according to this leaked The Future Past Tour setlist, which many seem to believe is 100% official. Or is it? Now, a couple of days ago, the allegedly leaked The Future Past Tour setlist started circulating among the Iron Maiden community online. And just like with all the previous ones, which there were many of,
yes, that's true,
I wasn't really going to comment on this list, yet since a bunch of you guys contacted me asking for my opinion on this picture, let's take a look at what is in there and whether it can actually be a real setlist from the upcoming Iron Maiden tour. So if we take a look at this setlist, we will see that just like we and many other Iron Maiden fans predicted, it consists of 5 songs from Senjutsu, 5 tracks from Somewhere in Time, and 6 more songs from their other classic Iron Maiden records, those being The Trooper, Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, and then going into The Number of the Beast, Hallowed Be Thy Name, and Sanctuary. Now, here I just wanted to point out right away that the list of these 6 songs is actually very believable.
yes, it's true.
It doesn't really hold any surprises, and I cannot believe I haven't thought of Sanctuary since it was a classic concert closer in the 80s, and the band also hasn't played it for almost 10 years now.
What?
It would be on the safer side and actually on par with what we and many others predicted it would be. But then, when it comes to the 5 songs from Senjutsu, according to this list, the band will play the title track, Stratego, Writing on the Wall, so basically the 3 out of the 3 tracks they played on the Legacy of the Beast tour, followed by Hell on Earth and Days of Future Past, both of which are very believable choices.
Exactly.
But given the fact that the band has already performed the 3 out of those 5 songs last year and actually filmed them, and even more, the band deliberately said that they would not want to repeat all of the tracks they already played and are very much looking forward to diving into the longer and more epic tracks on their latest studio album. In my opinion, this choice of songs from Senjutsu would be nothing more than the final result of a digestion of a male counterpart of a cow. In other words, it makes 0 sense to me. Yet at the same time, when it comes to the songs taken from Somewhere in Time, the 5 tracks that appear on this setlist are actually very believable and are very much on par with what I personally believe is a safe bet that the band will play on this tour, with a bare exception of a title track, simply because in the Iron Maiden repertoire, there is no such song as Somewhere in Time. Furthermore, the last setlist divides the concert into 4 different parts, which I'm not really saying is not going to happen, but seems very unnecessary for me personally. Because 1, it creates a high chance of not engaging a large part of the audience who comes to see the show. 2, with all the stage changes, would simply unnecessarily stretch the concert. And 3, well, yeah, even though such setlist would of course be a very brave choice, it would not really add much to a flow of an Iron Maiden show. But what I personally love the most about this official setlist is the fact that it was clearly written by somebody who has no idea how to spell many words in English. Because in addition to simply misnaming one of the songs from Somewhere in Time album, it has the word samurai spelled with a Y instead of an I, yet as if on purpose allows the letter I to take revenge in the word cyborg.
Why?
So, just cutting the long story short, I personally do not believe that this setlist has anything to do with what we will actually see in just a couple of weeks. And while I personally, of course, cannot just say for sure, but such setting of a setlist for me personally would sound extremely weird for a band like Iron Maiden. Although, let's be honest, that anything is actually possible, and Maiden is one of the few bands in the world who can turn even such weird setlist into a very engaging act for all of the band's fans who come to witness it. Yet what I'm absolutely sure that for this The Future Past tour, the band has prepared something absolutely extraordinary for all of the Iron Maiden fans. So if you have a chance to witness it, make sure to do it. At least do it for me, because you know I most likely will miss this tour. And what do you guys personally think? Please let me know in the comments. We will prevail. Slava Ukraini!